Good day, everyone. Before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Dainarisha Adolfo,
I am Marvin Soronio.
I am Rosemary Nardo.
and we are the Bufay. So, our topic is Alfred McCoy's political caricature. So, what is caricature? Caricature is a picture, description, or imitation of a person in which certain striking characteristics are exaggerated in order to create a comic or grotesque effect. Political cartoons and caricature are the recent art form which divert away from the classical art by exaggerating human features and poking fun, and its subjects such as art genre and technique became a part of the print media as a form of social and political commentary, which usually targets persons of power and authority. Who is Alfred McCoy? So, Alfred McCoy is the author of the analysis book about the political caricature, or to simply put, his book of the Philippines cartoons, political caricature during the American era in 1990s to 1941. He was born on June 8, 1945 in Concord, Massachusetts, USA, and his nationality is American. Dr. Alfred McCoy is a professor of the Southeast Asian history at the University of Wisconsin at Madison, where he also served as a director of the Center for SE Asian Studies. He spent the past quarter century writing about the politics and history of the opium trade. McCoy has spent the past 30 years writing about Southeast Asian history and politics. His publications include Philippine Cartoons in 1985, Closer Than Brothers, Manhood at the Philippine Military Academy in 2000, and Lives at the Margin in 2001. After earning a Doctor of Philosophy in Southeast Asian History at Yale, the writing of McCoy on this region has focused on two topics: Philippine political history and global opium trafficking. The Philippines remains the major focus of his research. His teaching interests include modern Philippine social and political history, U.S. foreign policy, colonial empires in Southeast Asia, global illicit drug trafficking, and CIA covert operation. In 90s to 1941, Philippine political cartoon gained full expression during the American era. Filipino artists recorded national attitudes toward the coming of the Americans as well as the changing wars and times. While the 377 cartoons compiled in this book speaking for themselves, historian Alfred McCoy's extensive research in Philippine and American archives provides a comprehensive background not only to the cartoons but to the turbulent period as well. So as you can see, the following are the achievements of Mr. Alfred McCoy. Philippine Cartoons in 1985, Philippine Carholic Mass Media Award, Best Book of the Year for 1985, Philippine National Book Award for History in 1986, Gintong Aklat Award in Manila, Special Citation for History in 1987.
Content analysis. First, while the priest lives alone in a big building. Like many nationalists of his day, Vicente Soto, the publisher of The Independent, never missed a chance to attack the Catholic Church. Second, is the police force brave. Depicts the first of Manila's periodic police scandals. The cartoonist Fernando Amorsolo gives the illustration a usual age. Third, New Birds of Prey. The cartoon's caption, New Bird of Prey, is an allusion to the most famous libel case in the story, Philippines journalism. Fourth is Where the Mosquito is King, built on a swamp and ringed with streams and ponds. Manila is a natural breeding ground for malarial mosquitoes. The Board of Health distributes millions of doses of quinine and chlorinated mosquito breeding grounds by filling up the standing water hole or by spraying them with petrol. Fifth is death cars. Angered by two recent road accidents, the Free Press denounced the proliferation of illegal taxis called colorums. As the Free Press began to despair over the quality of Manila's government, its cartoons grew increasingly sharp throughout 1930s.
Contribution of the document. In the Philippines, the presence of political cartoons has been seen early. Nepomuceno 2012 claimed that commentaries in newspapers are valid historical instruments, given that these works are corroborated by official documents. Furthermore, commentaries through the section of the editorial pages are useful in seeking to see the opinions and views of people on the policies, which are also rooted on the opinions and reviews of officials in government. Accounts pointed that the Philippine press has had a love-hate relationship with political cartoons, as only in 1985 has there been a published book on Philippine cartoons. The Book of McCoy and Ross's 1986 was the first one to legitimize cartoons as source of Filipino thoughts and views. Although the book only covered the period of early American through the Commonwealth, if related of two cartoons themes, anti-American sentiments and the condemnation of the ruling class, is a cause, since people's sensitivities are captured immediately through images. The popularity of cartoons has risen throughout the years. Political cartoons serve as primers for engaging in the prevailing cartoon in that it becomes the presentation of the current conditions of our country. Let us see the problem. Future generations will be able to have a glimpse of the past Philippine society through these cartoons. Also, it also serves as a study and references tool for further generations. Through the use of political cartoons, people get to visualize politics and appreciate the presentations which are within their worldview. First, clarify historical information. Second, represent the feelings of the people. Third, way to discuss political and social issues using art. In learning experiences, we have four. First is nationalism. Second, patriotism. Third, eye-opener. Fourth, discover our roots.